Hurry up. Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Which one?
Tails.
It was tails. Yep, you were right. You see how just now you probably in your head was like, oh wait, heads, tails, da 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 da. Right now, something as small as that was me persuading you, right? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Loso 2.0. And today we're talking about how everything literally is selling or persuade. And then when I say selling or closing, I mean like persuasion on some type of level, right? This is for the people out there that be like, oh, I don't need to know how to persuade someone or this, that, and the third. Yeah, let me tell you this story, right? First of all, if you think that you don't have to persuade in every single thing you do, you got to rethink your whole life. BTB. Nah, but for real though. So, other day, no, not even other day, it was like a few weeks ago, you know, I'm just sitting there at work, just sat there, talking to a coworker and all that stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, if you think about it, this does teach you some type of, you know what I'm saying, like, this job, you know, as a salesperson or whatever, it's giving you some type of, it's giving you a life skill, like the ability to close or like sell or persuade people, because people buy people and all that stuff. And then he just, but yeah, that was aggressive. But yeah, he was like, some dude try to get over like crazy as a mug. But yeah, so he was just like, nah, we don't gotta learn how to persuade. You know what I mean? I didn't have to persuade to get this job. You know what I mean? All it was hit up a buddy or whatever, something this, that, and the third. And then he was just like freaking sorry, not just kidding. But anyway, it was a buddy that like he basically like I just hit him up. He was just like, yo, bro, I'm back. I need a job or something like that. And he gave me a job. And I'm like, okay. Yes, you didn't have to do as much persuading in that thing, but even then, you're asking him to do something. Basically, you're asking him to hook you up with a job after you know what I mean, after you came back because you wanted a job. I was like, you had to persuade him. No, I didn't. I just hit him up. Bro, that's persuading. Even if it's something as simple as that. Because you know why? Because you already persuaded him before that you were good at the job. Like, he worked with you before. He knows what type of character you are, what kind of person you are. He got you into the job. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, you had to persuade him at some point. No, I don't agree with that. I'm like, bro, you even had to persuade your woman to freaking be with you. You know what I mean? No, I didn't. I just told her, you either take it how it is or leave it or something like that. I'm like, bro, that's persuasion. Because think about it, in business, well, anything, you know, you act like you need it, and guess what happens? You know what I mean? You feel me? You become desperate, and then it actually goes away from you. But when you act like you don't need it, it's the same thing. Same thing with marketing and stuff like that. Like workers, they'll be like, oh, I mean, like when you're working with a business person, like, yo, I really don't need your business, that, and the third. It makes them like, okay, yeah, you're right, this, that, and the third. Like, you're like, nah, I'm good on my end. You know what I mean? They're like, okay, that makes them want to basically kind of want to pursue you more because you persuaded them to do it. For them to sleep with you whenever you want, sleep with you every night, you got to persuade them to get in that bed. Unless you out here being like Bruce from 13 Reasons Why, you know what I mean? And I really don't suggest that, cause that's how you get punched on. And for real, nah, cause I'm really, you feel me? I'm against all that weird stuff. But literally though, I'm saying like, that's what I'm saying. Like you have to persuade them to do that. So yes, life is all persuasion. You know what I mean? That's why I suggest you learn a skill like closing or like copyright. Because even with my marketing stuff that I'm teaching you, you can use it for all aspects of life. Just like I was saying, general knowledge you use for copywriting is vice versa too. Copywriting you use for general stuff. Like, you know, when you're texting something, you know what I'm saying? Because copywriting is more in the lines of the written word, but it also could be like, you know, videos and all that stuff like that too. Like video sales letters and stuff like that. Right now, this is copywriting. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying though is like when you texting them and you're like, oh, okay, when you slide in the DMs, that's copywriting too. You feel me? Like you got to use that copywriting to get them to want to even open up your message or something like that. You know what I mean? When y'all be doing those little IG lives and stuff, talk about oh yeah, when y'all do IG lives, oh, something mentioned you in your thing. I almost clicked that jump like, what the heck? Somebody mentioned me. Yeah, because y'all got me at that a little bit, but that's even copywriting right there. And that's why I said you can use these skills. Yes, these skills are used for business and they're high income skills, but these same skills can be used vice versa and then used for everyday life. All right. So that's why I suggest you learn a skill. All right. And that being said, 2.0.